curling my hair. Like I mentioned in the first part, if you haven't watched it, please go watch it. I was curling my hair and actually, like it's so hot. But I can't go out with my hair like the way Oli cut it. So yeah, I need to make a plan. Let's get to it.
Let's get her on. Moment of silence for my natural hair. No! So, basically these are all the products I'll be using. And then, of course, these combs, hot comb, hair dryers, and whatnot. I will fill you guys in as I go. I'll show you guys everything step by step as I'm doing it. Not really a fan. This is not the day to do this. Okay, I'm not really a fan of bald cap. Okay. Mostly because my hair is very short and it's a difference for them, honestly. However, as time goes, I will post a bald cap tutorial. So right now, I'm putting on the cap. Ooh, period. So yeah, let's get it. So I'm a person that sweats a lot. So I use this. Ne? Basically, with a cotton pad, just to kind of clean up the surface. Ooh. Guys, I recommend that you get those ones they seal here, because these it gets like this and then the whole thing stays on your hair. But for now, I had to work with these ones because they're the only cotton pads I had left. I'm gonna get new today. Right. So we're using this to install the whole thing. So don't forget my mirror is this side. Basically, I make 3 layers of this, 3 of them, 4 depending on how long I want it to last. I feel like it doesn't make a difference, but it feels like it does when I have 4 layers. Man. I feel like it does, but I know it doesn't, because it's a layer, man. 3 layers is enough. 4 doesn't really do much. Your hair dryer on a cool setting, guys. I can't emphasize this enough. Cool setting. See, as soon as it's a bit tacky, it means you're ready for a second layer. Okay, I've done my 4th layer. Ne? Right now, what we're gonna do is, because I didn't tint. Right. Okay, so first of all, I am going to tint underneath my very light Swiss lace. I'm gonna tint underneath and then yeah, it's going on there. So to tint, I am using my Yardley foundation and the foundation brush. Kind of put it there. So guys, I blend it into the brush, but don't don't just dab onto the foundation and just go underneath, because it will leave so much foundation at one place and then it looks so clumpy and unneat. Bubble. So what I'm doing, I am just brushing it in. I'm doing this for the whole lace. There we go. It's nice and tinted. Right. Next, make sure you put your wig on properly. Okay? And what you should avoid is what's this thing? Your lace. There's a chance your lace could fold into the wig like this or cyborg. So try and make sure it's laying flat, like it's laying flat. And then we're gonna start from the middle. I'm gonna start placing it from the middle using red tail comb. Oh, mirror. See. So as I was saying, my phone doesn't. You place it. I recommend using a hairdryer during this process, because it kind of makes the whole thing easier to deal with. I'll show you as I go. I'm placing it into the skin. Place it into the skin. There we go. We're getting somewhere now. We're doing our sides. See why I'm saying a hairdryer is essential. Okay, this will happen a lot. It has never not happened to me. So alright, so another thing I like doing, taking the holding spray and kind of get it on there. What this does, so you wait for it until it becomes tacky, like kind of like when we layer our things. Wait for it until it becomes tacky. See, it's still kind of wet. Right. Once it has that consistency, the tacky consistency that we like, you just kind of, you know, every part on your lace, you just kind of, before we melt it, I don't know if I'm making sense because I can't even see yourself properly, but I think I am. You put it on your lace like so. This will lay whatever part of the lace that is not fully laid, and it kind of gives a very nice melting. I'm just gonna continue over here. And as a beginner, I would recommend that this step you do with a hair dryer. As you go, kind of just, you know, blow dry your hair, as you go. That would be the best thing. Don't forget there's excess glue, especially when you're reinstalling. You can have excess glue. I'm gonna fix these sides. I don't like the way my edges kind of just, you know. But don't worry, it's fixable. So I'm hair drying the whole thing. time. So you know what I do, name? Instead of placing it in the middle of my forehead and the lace, I kind of place it fully on the lace and the hair so that I can wipe the residue. That way it protects my lace from lifting just in case because I'm using these cotton pads, the residue hairstyle that's gonna like stay on the lace. So I'm avoiding all of that. So I just kind of place it right there. Yeah. Perfect. Period. So I'm gonna keep this for a few minutes while I go back to my alcohol again. Go back to my alcohol and the pad and just kind of wipe off the residue. And then just in case when I lift this, there's gonna be some residue. I could wipe that with this again, or if that white thing that forms here on the lace, I could just lightly brush it with this. It's not a train smash. See, if it got to the lace, I was gonna leave these cotton things on it. Now I'm gonna go wash my hands. Gotcha, you understand, Jaja? And I broke my fan. I need to buy small ones. Okay. Completely normal. Completely normal. See, like I said, this was very expected. Now, what I do to get rid of this is, had misplaced my spray. I simply just take this and just like kind of, you know, period. So now we can melt properly. So, but what I want to do first, I don't know if I'm doing my edges. If I am, I don't think I'm gonna do them on camera because I'm not that confident in giving an edge tutorial with my edges yet, unless I'm doing someone else, which I will be very soon. I'll be installing someone else, so I'm probably gonna do her edges, and then I'm just gonna show you guys how the whole process of the edge goes. But on me, it takes longer. It's less neat. I have no time to perfect it. Right. So now that go flat up. We are opening. You see those two diagonal lines? I think I'm just gonna go for that one Goku, and then we can fully mount. So, doing this side and this side. So once you've opened your line like so, that's where your wax stick comes in. At the moment, I'm not using a hot comb because using the heat from the hair dryer to manipulate this into going where I want it to go. So I'm going to be doing that for both sides. I'll come back once I'm done opening both lines. Oh, by the way, with here, I just kind of, what's this? Woo! I'm going to lay it flat, got a hair dryer. So I just want to put my band on as I do this. It's going to protect my install. I'm so frustrated. Yo, I'd be lame. So frustrated considering I thought I was recording the whole time because I use this button to record and it made the recording sound, but I'm so sorry. Anyways, yeah, this is how far we are with the whole thing. I want to define these. All of this I'm doing before I melt because do I like a melter? I get also big because I get a shot, you know. So I'm using my comb and the Sheet Glam concealer. It's kind of just, you know, and I carefully, but oh, wait, I'm too big because my finger. Yes. And then I put it on my potting like so. See? Period. Now I do what I did this side, I do it this side. Same process. Then I blend it with my finger. Ne? Mm-mm. Ooh. The fact that I am one. I can't see properly. Period. Okay. It's not all bad. Okay, so melting foundation once again because if they like I need to restock on my makeup for real. I'm not gonna make a makeup video as I restock on my makeup. I'm killing that makeup video. So I recommend using a smaller brush than this, but I don't have time. I don't want to be a typical vlogger who never has time. But today I'm actually going somewhere. I'm gonna vlog about it, don't worry. And now this I lightly see when I said I have a sweating problem. So I lightly just, you know, on the lace. Where I need to add, I add as I go. But like yeah. Normally I would use a brown eyeshadow, but I don't have my palette here. I don't like using too much foundation. Too much is never the solution. Oh my gosh. I lost it now. I had this foundation stick from Signature that I use. It's a shade darker than mine. This is my shade. But normally I would recommend using a slight shade darker foundation. Because now I understand that it goes on a light surface. So it kind of imitates your shade once it gets there. I don't know if I'm making sense. But I think I am. So hot! But yeah, so far so good with the melt and everything. So now I'm using this. It's a lace melt from Glamour Beauty. The pump is broken, so I just need to open it from up there. There you go. I use the straw, ne? Say it's a spray. I just kind of, do that. Ultimately, you can use your finger to like just, dip and, but it's so messy because it has a very tacky texture when it dries. Oh. Too much product on your lace can lift it, by the way. Just needed to put it out there. So avoid putting on a lot of unnecessary product. And dry it. Girl. So, I don't know if I should melt. First melt. Yeah, I think I should. I use a stocking name for once I know my wig is laid. I need to like lay it further. Like, so the stocking, I saw it on TikTok. The stockings melt, eats all the time. If you're ready. Installing Kamigaka Sama. It's the worst. Because it's so hot and my fear is it's not gonna last as long as I want it to. Not even as long as I want it to, as long as I need it to last. Osalangwan. How? Oh! Period. Johle. Period. Now we're doing. I'm doing my edges off camera, like I said before, and then I'm good to go. But I still need to flip and clean up certain parts. However, I'm happy with how this came out. I can't find my brush now. Did my edges. I'm not exactly confident, but yeah. Final melting. Final melting. There's something that's wrong with my parting now. They look so closed. I think it's because of the brushing I was doing while I was putting my edges. But like, yeah, I've showed you guys the parting. Just fix it. I can still see it, but yep. melting, and then I'll come back revealing the final thing. By the way, I would have already fixed my parting by then. Yeah, so I'm gonna fix it off camera. But basically, I'm just gonna open it again and work my way around it. So this, I'm keeping it on while I'm gonna change into into the outfit I'm wearing. So bye for now. Yeah, let's bye for now. So my phone, ooh, doesn't have space, but basically that is the install. I need to change. Yeah. I can't even record long videos anymore. I need to get rid of some of the files, but I'm not activating my curls. I'm leaving them as puffy as they are because I need a pressure and I need a product. So, no bars. That's supposed to turn it off.